Parents strongly cautioned. The following program may contain material that some parents may not find suitable for children. The following program may include foul language, discussion of gore, dangly parts, exploding lolitas, tentacles, and a bevy of angry co-hosts who may end up ripping their own throats out. You have been warned. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Equinimation here on Radio is Magic Entertainment. It's time to break down some anime in the worst way possible tonight. I am your host with the most, the man with Super Saiyan swagger, the one and only Pony Vegeta. And here with me tonight to conduct an awesome review of the worst possible kind, we have our bandana-wearing otaku of Doom. Couldn't think of something great there. Fail MangaMan!
Clever.
Konnichiwa.
And then we have the awesome fornicating spider overlord of greatness, Spider Sex.
Hello.
How are you guys doing this evening?
Fine, very well, and full in the belly.
Yay.
I'm good. I just, I had a bunch of stuff.
Nice. So, your tapeworm is well fed, MangaMan?
Yes, my tapeworm is satisfied for now. Though sadly, it might not last this review.
Oh, you have tapeworm?
No.
Oh. I was about to say.
Good. Yes, anyway, apologize for last week, everyone. I had some real-life issues and was just unable to host the show. And there was no one who could do it in my place on such short notice when I found out I wouldn't be able to do it. So, anyway, tonight we will be taking a look at the second season of Code Geass, finishing what we did about a month ago from where we reviewed the first season.
Honk.
Yes.
Yes.
So...
How many of you have watched the entire second season?
I just barely finished it!
I got to, like, episode 16.
I finished it last week.
Oh, well, aren't we lucky that we're not lazy and have a good work ethic, even though it's something as trivial as Animus? My good sir.
You sure you're from Massachusetts? Because that sounded Canadian.
No. I don't know where I'm from, actually.
I think our resident Canadians would take offense to that.
Oh, haha, you get...
Moose.
They'll drop the maple syrup,
And the moose. The maple syrup moose.
The maple syrup mousse poutine bomb.
Poutine?
Poutine. You don't know what poutine is?
No.
Next time you're in our staff chat, I suggest talking to Pad Save or, oh gosh, can't remember his name's slipping my mind, DJ Fantasia.
Oh, really? Corey.
Yeah, they're
actually, yeah.
Yeah, they're both Canadian, legit Canadian. Or Aaron J. Mack, our local Linky Pie. They're all Canadian. They'll tell you what poutine is.
Poutine. Yeah, Corey's in my Majora's Mask musical, Tears of the Moon.
Oh, nice.
Majora's musical?
Yes, I am on Overclocked Remix. I came up with the idea of doing a musical rendition of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And this is my commercial for said musical. We are holding auditions all throughout the month of September. Auditions will end in the middle of October, so if you're interested, come check us out.
Awesome.
Don't you have to pay for this?
No.
I mean, like the ad space.
Vegeta?
You do owe us one nude photo.
Oh, good. Whew. That was going to be next week. I still have time to pay for it.
Good deal. Yes.
Anyways, on to the review of said anime.
That's right. Last we left our intrepid young heroes, they stopped off at the store. No.
Last time on Code Geass, the
Two best friends tried to kill each other.
Yes.
And
It was kind of went a little something like this. Lelouch!
Suzaku! Suzaku!
Lelouch!
Liquid!
Affleck!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the first season ended.
Yes,
And then
so
the second season begins.
with like the same way it started. The first season started out with Lelouch and his new brother going to go gamble illegally.
Yep. No
And-
tribbles.
And as soon as the second season started, I'm like, you are really gonna start like this? The
Yes.
exact same way you started in the first season, which is one of the reasons I thought, man, I am not gonna like this series. Thank you for just making me want to hate you all over again.
What they actually do that for up until at least the 12th episode. They keep like repeating the stuff that happened in the original one.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about the second season or any animes second seasons that do this, where they don't continue on from the first series, in a sense, but rather just reuse old tropes from the first season. And yes, it's nice to kind of like, laugh and point like, oh, hey, I remember that from the first season. That was great. Now it's kind of
Lazy.
and annoying.
And you should be ashamed of yourself.
Shame on you, Code Geass. Shame on you. And you were deep and morally ambiguous too. And now you're just, man, what went wrong? What went wrong? But let's start off. I think we should all go around and start off how we felt this sort of started off in comparison to
The first season?
the first season. Yes, I felt that it started off bad. It started off really bad, honestly, like really, really bad. But it did pick up near the end of where I got to, at least. It definitely did do that. But it really is bogged down with a lot of crap. But we'll get to that.
Yeah, once again, entire episodes of seemingly nothing happening.
Especially fucking episode 5. Holy shit.
Oh gosh, don't get me started on that.
I told you!
That
I
entire
told you.
episode was there just for the way it ended.
I know!
Like you
How did
couldn't.
it end?
It was there for that 1 minute long segment. You couldn't have put that in another episode and cut this thing down by 1.
I know!
Ugh.
My mind is blanking. What was episode 5 again?
That was like the Cupid Day thing.
Where they wore
Oh,
hats.
the hats, yes.
It's that.
Oh
My
gosh.
god. I told you, this series, just,
It
Yeah.
kind of raised more questions in my mind than kind of made me upset. It kind of made me think, like, man, there are a lot of animes that have over-excited and very manipulative upperclassmen that do everything in their power to tease their underclassmen. Because I'm just thinking of, like, the president, what was her name?
Millie Ashford.
Yeah, Millie.
Miri.
Anyway, Bill Murray.
Wait, was he in the
Varmint.
series?
Varmint.
Why, yes, he was that
he was
guy.
student council president.
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah. Totally.
Oh my god, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, that aside, with episode 5 being total malarkey. So we're comparing our overall feelings of the first season versus the second season?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I would say I did like the first season a little bit more than the second season because of all the little bogging down things that happened with it, with the whole, repeating tropes from the first season, the episode 5, as well as some of the choices that they made with ending, killing off characters. And another thing that really annoyed me, characters not staying dead.
What?
Yes, piss poor explanations as to how the world characters survived that one thing that should kill everything.
Explosions are deadly.
Thanks. Oh, it's okay. I have an immunity to explosions.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm immortal. I'm the frigging Pope. Don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah. But I did like the second season for a number of reasons. I liked Lelouch getting back into his whole manipulation thing. I don't know why. I just loved seeing Lelouch really play people, you know? Especially his brother, quote-unquote. Rolo. Isn't he a type of candy?
I believe so, yes.
Chocolate
He
caramel.
is! He is! Have we talked about Rolo?
I believe we have not. Virginia, tell us about Rolo.
Well then, see, as we talked about last time in the last season, Lelouch has a younger sister named Nunnally, which is one of his driving forces for trying to wipe out Britannia and take over the world.
Of course.
Well played, sir. If you don't know what he's referencing, everyone, you should feel ashamed of yourself because it's something amazing. Anyway, this time around, suddenly, he has a younger brother, and no one seems to remember that he had a sister at one point, not even him. And we find out not many episodes in that, well, we find out what happened, and it doesn't show you at the start what happened at the last episode. No, it doesn't do that. You wait like 2 or 3 episodes before you find out what happened.
Yeah, I think it does it at like the start of episode 2 or something.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad that they did it in episode 2 and didn't wait until like episode 5 or 8 or whatever.
Which is what I was afraid they were gonna do.
Because like you can have your little fake out episode to go like, wait, what the heck's going on? Everything is the same but different. What?
Dun dun dun.
Turns out, Suzaku. Well, they didn't. Suzaku and Lelouch did not really actually, shoot each other. But guess somehow they missed that big epic shot where they were like 10 feet away from each other. How do you miss that?
Lelouch is just a really bad shot, I think. He does that. I remember him kind of failing really good shots more than once during the series, I think.
Plus, he's not very athletic.
Yeah.
But anyway, Suzaku manages to beat him and drags him before the Holy Britannian Emperor.
And instead of executing him like a fucking reasonable person he does, he goes, "No, I'm going to wipe his memory so he'll suffer, and his little sister will be mine as a hostage or some shit. And then we're going to spend resources monitoring him and making sure he doesn't get his memory back. We are sending..."
And by the way, I have Geass too.
Dun dun dun.
And that's right, plural, honk honk.
Wait, I'm gonna be right back. I started bleeding really badly. Just a second.
Like, he's got a nosebleed. The talk of the Emperor has got him all nosebleed.
Well, all of his speeches do practically scream, "I'm evil! I'm evil!"
All hail Britannia!
So over the top.
I love it. I really liked... I wouldn't say I wasn't like the biggest fan of the Emperor because I didn't really understand his motives even after they explained it.
Yeah, it got weird.
I hate people who lie, so I will take over the world to make sure people don't lie. But my brother lied even though he promised that he... Okay, yeah.
The series, right there towards the end, the series got weird. Like, really, really weird. Like, I'm sure the creators of the series didn't even really understand what in the world they were writing. They're like, you know what? We're just gonna write this, and we're just gonna see where it goes. I think that's what happened. That whole middle part in this season was an experiment. They're like, you know what? We're just gonna start writing about the Holy Britannian Emperor's motives, and we're just gonna not stop until we have no clue what the heck is going on anymore.
Wait,
Just stop.
Yeah, his plans on, like, killing the gods and that will make it so nobody lies, even though when you really think about it,
That makes no sense.
Holy Emperor, you've been kind of lying to your family and subjects this entire time.
Well, he needs to lie and break his rules and stuff for the greater good and stuff to kill God and bring world order and peace and be good.
But every time he encounters Lelouch, and Lelouch demands answers out of him, the truth, he always tells him it's someone who has lived his life based on lies, based on lying to other people, demands the truth out of someone else.
How ironic, Lelouch.
And that's another thing. Spoilers right here. I'm gonna place the spoiler curtain down, so close your ears if you don't want to hear this.
What episode?
Oh God, I don't remember. Did you see Lelouch confronting his father in the special, I don't know, chamber of sorts?
Yeah. The first time you did. Yeah. I saw that. In
Okay,
fact, I just saw that episode.
Okay. Did you see him and Suzaku was also there and oh
C2.
God.
No,
Yeah, C2.
Suzaku wasn't there. I just saw the first one with C2.
Close your ears.
Okay. I'm taking my headphones off.
All right, the way that the Emperor and the Mother dies, that just what?
Yeah, that was all of my whats.
I didn't quite catch that.
Good.
Okay.
It was just weird.
Not only weird, it was disappointing. They built up these two as one as one of the ultimate goals of Lelouch, and then the other as the ultimate enemy of Lelouch. And yeah. Well, that was wasted potential.
Indeed. What else? So, there's that, and I think, yeah. Your thoughts?
What did we? Okay, we didn't really finish this. What are our thoughts on the character of Rollo?
Rollo, I didn't like Rollo. I liked Rollo at first, but then I didn't like Rollo because reasons.
He friggin' killed Shirley, you jerk!
I know!
He fucking killed Shirley! I knew that was gonna happen beforehand.
Little bitch bastard! It's like, nobody can have my brother but me.
I'm Spike Spencer.
Was it really Spike?
It was Spike Spencer in the English dub.
Oh, that's my sensei.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, he's my voice acting coach.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yep, that's my sensei.
Wow, that's impressive. That's actually very, very impressive. I was actually just watching, Evangelion on Toonami the other night. That's cool. Can you hook me up sometime, man?
Oh yeah, he has this free, not free. It's when I did my first voice acting lesson with him, it was $30, and that was a special he was having. For I think it was a couple of hours of voice tips and training, and I think it's usually $60. You can go to his website and check that out.
Huh. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Alrighty.
pretty cool.
So yeah, Spike Spencer was Rollo.
And Rollo was...
Hate the characters he plays, but love the man.
I gotta love that man. I gotta love that voice. I don't know why. Just sticks with me. It just sticks with me.
Rollo was a freak.
Yeah,
Was.
Rollo was a brother. He was a Shotokan, okay?
He definitely was.
He was a gay Shotokan, the worst kind of Shotokan.
He was the gay Shotokan without being gay somehow.
Yep.
He reeked of it without actually being it.
He was gay. He would get jealous of any woman that was around Lelouch.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was, he never really had... I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, that there might be some sort of psychological thing that this wouldn't be a really good idea to send him to look up on Lelouch. But, I mean, they really dropped the ball on that one. They couldn't have got someone with less psychological issues who wouldn't, like, latch on at the first second or something. I mean...
It's Britannia. They don't think things through.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Britannia! We don't think! We do! Emperor,
We don't think, we do!
This is the greatest. Shut up! I am the Holy Britannian Emperor! I know better than you! I have my own world! I'm gonna kill God!
I'm gonna kill the gods! With my brother that is supposed to be older than me, but he looks like he's 12 because of reasons. And raisins.
Was that ever explained?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it was explained. Yeah. I don't know if it was something where like maybe they met and they like formed a bond that was like brothers, and at the time little blonde-haired kid, I can't remember his name, was V2. Older than him. Oh yeah, V2. V2 was older than him, so he just naturally called him older brother, even well after him getting gray hair. But, yeah, that was never really explained. I don't know if they were blood brothers or what.
That was strange. I don't even know where he went after episode 16. Did he show up again?
He died.
Really? I thought he was immortal.
Yeah, they revealed a way to kill the Geass givers.
By giving their Geass, or their power to give Geass to someone else. And in this case, V2 gave his to the... I know the Emperor has a name. It's like a British thing. What is it? Charles!
And he has a son named Bismarck. I loved that. I really like that.
Yeah.
Bismarck.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of wasted potential.
Yeah, there was a lot they could have done here that just kind of fell by the wayside. They're like, explosions. Hey, let's throw more explosions in here.
I think a lot of it had to do with the demographic. They started hauling in a bunch of stuff from like the Clampy audience, the fangirls who would latch on to like the kawaii yaoi fanboy character sorts of characters.
I don't understand those girls.
I don't get them either. I really don't get it either. But another part of it was they also put more focus on the robots. They definitely did that. They added more variety of different robots with different powers. There were only, like, I think 3 tops, different sorts of, like, special robots in the first season. There was the one that Lelouch steals from Schneisel, which never shows up again unless... Schneisel! I'm not gonna get over that name. But, yeah, that one... The Gurren and the Gurren. Yeah. And then they bumped that number up to 5. Let's see here. They got seems more like 7. Yeah, I think it was 7. They got Toto got one. Lelouch got a mecha. You get a mecha. You get a mecha. And if I continue this joke, I also would like to say, you get a Geass. You get a Geass. Everyone gets a Geass. Yeah. Yeah. It was ridiculous how many characters had a Geass. It was. I can't... What was the number... What was the final count? I think it was like... Oh, God, okay. Charles had one. Lelouch had one. Spoilers! Lelouch's mother had one.
Hers was a little too convenient.
I know! It's like, really?
That was just... No... Okay.
Stay dead, damn it!
I think the incident with Lelouch's sister Nunnally was the one that's like, come on! That was a total cop-out move!
Which incident? We're talking about near the end?
Yeah, actually 2 different incidents with her that really pissed me off.
Let's talk.
Huh?
Let's talk about them.
Right. Okay. So first,
are we?
Yeah.
First and foremost, I think one you should have got. I think one you should have gotten to, Spider. Not 100% certain. The one where she supposedly died.
Thanks for the spoiler.
You're welcome. The show is full of spoilers.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Let's see. I got to episodes. I was just starting episode 17 by the time.
Okay, what happened? What happened at episode 16?
I can't really remember. I think Lelouch sort of declares no, it was the Chinese Empress. We haven't talked about China, have we?
Not yet.
Yeah,
no.
The Chinese Empress and that one chick that follows Lelouch around, and the relationship was weird.
God bless me.
Gesundheit. That one relationship, they had a really weird relationship.
Okay, was
they
it
declared the new UN, and that got the Britannian Empire rustled, and then the Holy Britannian Emperor hijacks all of the broadcasts all around the world and calls Lelouch out on his shit. I don't know why he just didn't denounce him right there as Lelouch. That probably would have put a kibosh on the whole thing. This guy really isn't smart. This guy really is not smart, honestly.
I feel like toying with my son, even though secretly I did all of this for him. Kinda.
And half thing.
Right.
Anyways, Nunnally things. Spoiler account here. The Britannians basically reinvent the F-bomb, or was it the H-bomb? It was a big bomb, and it was made by none other than Nina Einstein. Again, Nina Einstein.
And it's about the time, again, halfway through the second season, we finally find out what happened to her. Because last we left her, it was at the end of the first season, she had rigged some kind of bomb that would wipe out the entire school grounds she was on, and because she was all, shaken up and mentally discombobulated.
No, it's in the English dub, it was going to destroy the entire Tokyo settlement.
Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna blow things up to kill Zero, and then she doesn't care how many people have to die at the same time, and it doesn't work. And the Britannia's like, "Hey, you want to build that thing for us? We'll help you improve it because your version obviously didn't work. We'll give you all the resources you need." And so she does, and it's not like an atomic bomb, a hydrogen bomb, the F-bomb. Well, there is no. Yes, Spider, drop the F-bomb.
Fuck.
That's right, it's not one of those.
Fuck!
It wasn't one of those. It was even more powerful. In fact, I hope we don't invent something like this, because that would be kind of scary. It just disintegrated everything within 10 kilometers. What was the range on the first one that they made?
It was
the entirety of
unbelievable.
Tokyo.
It was unbelievable.
Because the second one they used, it shot up to everything within 100 kilometers of the blast point was gone.
I would like to add one thing a little here. That one of the things that I really did like about this part in the anime was how everything that Lelouch did turned back on him. His main goal, spoilers again, his main goal was to protect Nunnally, was to give Nunnally a place where she can live in peace.
And then she betrays him for fucking Suzaku, that cock tease.
Well, it was more along the lines where, the government wasn't really telling her a lot of things, and they were trying to really manipulate her, but she was doing a good job in, making her own decisions, and I really liked her for that. But that moment right there, Vegeta, that moment, everything turned against Lelouch. Mm-hmm. In that one, he drove Nina to creating the bomb because of the accident. And this was an accident. The accident that he accidentally forced Euphemia to go kill all Japanese on everyone and kill her. That drove Nina insane and drove her to make the bomb. And then it was mounted on Suzaku's Lancelot, and Suzaku was very hesitant and wasn't planning on using the bomb. But then Lelouch's command on him to live activated when I forget who was shooting at him or who was threatening his life or somebody, but it forced Suzaku to fire the missile and seemingly kill everyone, including Nunnally. So all those things all stem back to Lelouch's actions. So in a way, he accidentally killed his sister. The one of the driving forces for his goal of taking over Britannia was all for Nunnally.
I've just to FYI, I've been sliding my headphones on and off back again to avoid spoilers. Because I really do like the series and I want to avoid it. But I'm sure that was a very good analysis, MangaMan. Bravo.
Thank you. Vegeta, what did you think?
I felt the same way about it. It's like, wow, you screwed up, bro.
You done goofed.
And his reaction to it, is exactly what I was expecting. It's like he just went, whoa.
We gotta find her. We gotta find her.
And again, no one else having any idea what in the world was going on. He's just like, find her now! But why? We have all this, find her now! But we've got to find her now! It just didn't matter. He was all like freaking out, man. He's all strung out, bro.
And wasn't this also around the time of that previous spoiler with his mother? Didn't that happen after or before this moment?
That happened afterward. Now, it's about this time we start seeing weird things happen with that one character, Anya.
The pink-haired chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about this...
Wait, I heard pink-haired chick. Yuffie? We talking about Yuffie again?
No, Anya.
One of the Knights of Round.
Yeah, the quiet little Lolita chick.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't she Holo in the English dub?
Holo?
Holo,
Bison Wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, she was Holo.
In the English dub, the English voice actors played both Holo and Anya.
Yes.
Cool.
Is what I'm trying to say here. When I just say something like that, I don't know the names of the actors too well. I just know their most known character.
Learn the names of the actors.
Yes, sir.
I'll suffer the wrath of Cotton Eye Joe.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Okay.
Even he got his own Geass and Nightmare.
What? Cotton Eye Joe got his own Nightmare and Geass?
Yes.
Yarr.
It's called the Cotton Command. Everyone must pick cotton.
And make me a pair of pants!
This isn't Texas. What are you guys talking about?
This is Geass.
Oh dear. Anyway.
Yeah. Alright. What else? Let's try. Okay.
So that one, again, you know where I'm going with that particular scene. So that about Nunnally. Yes, Spider, your turn. Say something.
Yes. Let's talk about scenes that you have seen. Then let's talk about that and elaborate on those a little bit more before we really start going into spoiler territory.
Let us talk. Why don't we talk about the Chinese Federation? I feel like we kind of skipped over that. We kind of we skipped over like a third of the series, guys.
Yeah, we did. Okay, Chinese Federation. They had very funny voices.
Yeah, the
units,
unit,
and they didn't have penises.
No one had a penis in this series, I don't think.
We should destroy the infidels.
Let's destroy a national landmark.
Oh. I'm Pompous.
I have no penis or testicles, and I'm gonna sell out an 8-year-old girl.
I've actually met an Unich, and they don't sound like that. Not even close.
What do they sound like in the English?
No, I mean an actual Unich in real life. They don't sound like that.
What's Unich?
Unich. A dude without a balls. A
Eunuch.
guy who's castrated. Eunuch. I pronounce it eunuch. Eunuch. Yeah, I've met one of those guys.
Oh, wait, you have?
Yep.
Are you one?
I think it's time we go to commercial break.
It's not that time yet.
We still got another
There is
10 minutes
no
before we take a break.
What?
We still got another 10 minutes before we take a break.
All right.
Yeah.
So the Chinese Federation, and they're funny sounding. What else can we talk about them?
Let's talk about the soldiers.
Shinku!
Shinkei, you mean?
They pronounce it like Shinku in the Japanese dub. I'm not even kidding.
Like, if they seriously pronounce it like Shinku?
Did they not, MangaMan?
I heard it as Shinku.
Exactly.
Well, they pronounced it Shinkei in the English dub. I think Shinku is probably a bit more accurate, depending on what.
Well, yeah, it's Japanese trying to say Chinese, so good luck sorting that one out.
Shinku.
Shinku.
But yes, the character.
Yeah.
I thought he was an pretty cool guy, and he was dying of cancer or something.
That's the one thing I didn't like about him, because they never bring up the issue of his cancer again, really.
They never even really mentioned what it is he has.
I have the disease that causes people to cough up blood. You know, the usual symptoms that all other fictional characters have of unspecified diseases.
Yeah. And
the incurable cough of death.
The incurable cough, yeah.
Of death.
It never goes anywhere. It just kind of
Really?
Yeah, it
comes
doesn't.
up.
It's just like,
It's like,
Man.
hey, this character has a fatal flaw that where he can't go into battle for too long because it causes him to cough up blood for reasons.
And it never even really hinders him either.
does
Not
he not?
In
Really?
battle. I mean, it's
No.
like it's like the one time you see it slightly affect him is I think this should still be within where you watch Spider. They're like right when he gets his own robot.
Yeah, with the whirlwind whip things on his wrists. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like he captures the Gordon, Collins robot. And when he does it, you see him cough up blood, and it's like the left arm of the mech, like, twitches a little bit. That's all that happens. That's the worst that ever happens to him.
Does he even die at the? No, tell me that actually.
I think he's one of the characters that doesn't die.
Of all the characters, come on.
Rollo
Come on.
killed Shirley, damn it.
That
God damn it.
jerk.
He's
And
a
I'm like, I saw
dick.
it coming when it happened. I'm like, oh no.
It's like, oh, I got
No.
it. It's like, hey, it's like, here's the scene as it plays out in my mind. It's like, Shirley goes, oh, Rollo, what are you doing here? I need to find Suzaku. I know that he's Zero. I want to help him. I want to help him do
Suzaku
everything
is
he
Zero?
can.
What the
I'm
fuck?
sorry. Lelouch
Major
is Zero.
spoilers here? Whoa, bro.
Dun, dun.
Could you imagine if they did something like that? Could you even?
I know why he's laughing. Lol.
Lols.
But yeah, that would be a really, really, really
Yeah, that'd be
big twist.
like, oh, a twist of fate. Him fighting so hard to like take in Zero, not at one point or another understanding his method of thinking or his ideologies, fighting him at every turn, and then to suddenly accept him for who he is.
No, Lelouch. No, Suzaku. You are the demons.
Are you Batman?
Scooter bat.
Wait, have you never seen that?
Scooter Bat?
No. No, John. You are the demons.
I don't think I've seen that.
Are you okay? You guys got to watch this at the dude.
What is it?
No, John, you are the demons. Are you got to be kidding me? You've never seen this,
Is this from that one fan fiction
Doom Repercussions of Evil.
And that was like a Half-Life fan fiction?
No, it was a Doom fan fiction.
I only know the Half-Life fan fiction one.
Yeah.
Yay.
But anyways, the Chinese Federation, what about the Empress?
She's a lolly.
She's like
She's
8 years old.
She's kawaii!
Yeah, she's a lolly. That's pretty much all I could say about her. That was kind of her defining characteristic.
And she doesn't really do much after
I
that.
think she was an albino too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think she red eyes.
Red eyes,
super
white
pale
hair.
skin, white hair. Yeah.
Yep, she was an albino.
Albino
A true-
lolly.
A true-blooded albino lolly. Yeah.
In its
Chinese
natural
at that.
habitat.
A Chinese albino lolly. Lol.
She should be in a zoo or a museum. She's probably like an endangered species by this point in the time.
Yeah, maybe.
And they keep trying to marry her off.
They try to marry her off to that douchebag redhead who does fucking nothing and no one likes.
Yeah!
I can't even remember his name.
He was like one of the Britannian princes.
What?
The redhead. He had like he had kind of like a goatee beard.
He was a Britannian prince?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, the Chinese were going to marry her off to the Britannians so that they could form a federation with the Britannians to become even stronger and to get resources from the Britannians.
I know that, but the redhead guy with the goatee was a Britannian prince?
Yes, he is related to Lelouch, Nunnally, and Schneisel.
Wait. Are we talking about Odysseus?
Is that his name?
I think
Odysseus
so.
was the one that the Chinese Federation tried to marry off.
Yeah. It was Odysseus, yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, no. That would have been a hell of a twist. No. I'm talking about this other guy who is just an asshole. And I'm talking about, hang on, Code, yes, red head.
Do you know his name?
I don't know his name.
Just look up a Code Geass character list.
Yeah. Hang on. Here. I thought it was this guy you were talking about, Tamaki. Shinshiro
Tamaki? No.
Tamaki?
I thought
Tamaki?
No.
What?
This guy.
Okay, now we need to show that picture on the podcast. We are now going to talk about the life and times of Tamaki.
Oh, that would have been a hell of a twist.
Okay.
In all legitimacy, they did actually mention doing that.
Yeah.
I don't remember them doing that.
It was put off as a passing joke because after they rescued or kidnapped the Chinese Empress away and took her away from that whole like forced wedding scenario with the.
But it was a good, okay kidnapping, even though they held a gun to her head.
Right, but anyway, they said in passing. They said, like, "Hey, we should do we should try and do a political marriage like what they were going to do, and make her marry somebody Japanese. It wouldn't even have to be royalty. She could even marry Tamaki. It was said like in passing as a joke.
Oh, okay.
He was like bad at everything. Like they showed the statistics for the like the aces and pilots, and he was just like bad at everything. I don't even know why they kept him on, because he at one point at the finale of the first season actually threatened to. He was actually going to put Shirley and the other Ashford classmates to the firing squad under supposed Zero's orders.
All right.
Just for shits and giggles.
Shinshiro Tamaki, as a character, is very prone to mood swings and is very emotional. all the time.
Yeah, it's like he did a complete 180 from the first season to the second season. Because in season 1, he's like, I'm just trusting Zero because everyone else is gonna doing it. I don't like this guy, grr. I don't think we should be following him, grr. And then the second season, he's like, we're best buddies!
We're
I
best
fucking love
buddies.
this guy.
He's gonna be my best man at my wedding. Yeah, we're like Facebook friends.
We're engaged on Facebook.
And I really, really wish these were all exaggerations, but they're not. This is
He
really
is.
the way he was acting the whole time.
And he keeps flipping between like, oh, I hate Zero. Oh, Zero's my bud. Oh, he's such an asshole. But he's my bud. I'm wondering if he has some mild form of ADHD or
He's
maybe
probably just bipolar.
I'd go with bipolar.
bipolar.
I thought he was just a dick.
I'd go with
I
that
think
too.
He was a naive, trusting idiot.
Yeah.
In the second season.
A little bit in the first season, like when Zero was like getting all these wins, he was. Another thing, Tamaki is very, very cocky about everything.
Despite the fact that he's just absolutely terrible at everything.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna challenge a Knight of the Round. Oh crap, I lost.
And
Yes.
I don't know what the anime creators were trying to do with him. Like, at first I thought they were trying to make, like, okay, here's the everyday man, a guy who tries so hard to be the best that he can, but can never live up to anything, no matter how hard he tries. But kind of like with Vegeta, but it just didn't pan out for Tamaki. I never really felt,
Is
sympathy
that
for
what they were trying to do with him?
That's what I at first thought in the first season, but then the second season happened, and I was like, I don't know what to feel about Tamaki.
These feels. I don't know how has them.
I don't know what to. Why can't I hold all these feels?
Yeah, did you see that meme base quote there?
Yeah, that really is. Well,
That's classic.
that's right.
classic.
Well, we'll talk about all the feels we can't hold because this thing does some major mood swings, very fast ones.
Yeah.
They're starting getting into the last half of it. So let's take a music break. I've got 3 songs picked out already. We got some Under Pony, some Mondo Pony, and some Hate Seed and Glaze combo going.
Hate
What?
seed
No pony at the end of that name?
Yeah.
Heat-seeking, glazed,
ponies,
counterattack,
dude.
pony.
Oh gosh.
Shard of the counterattack ponies.
Anyway, yeah. So we got some music going. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll talk about all the feels we can't hold.
Yeah, baby.
Yes.
Tara Strong has a nice badonkadonk. 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 Tara badonkadonk. Tara Strong has a nice badonkadonk.
sis, so you're feeling alone. It's been a while now since you left home. I'm guessing that you're doing alright. You were always so smart, always so bright. And no, you never really needed me. All you had to do was believe in yourself and take a chance. I'm so proud to say it now. I can't be your shining armor anymore. You don't need my protection, but we'll always have a connection. No, I can't be your shining armor anymore. You don't need my defenses. You're growing up and moving on without me. We lost touch so long ago. And where are you now? I barely know. It hurts to say we're going our separate ways, and I'm praying now I'll see you someday soon. And even through the fog of time, I'll remember the days just fine when I was your favorite hero. That was so long ago, yeah. I can't be your shining armor anymore. You don't need my protection, but we'll always have a connection. No, I can't be your shining armor anymore. You don't need my defenses. You're growing up and moving on. I'll always love you from afar, but you're growing up and moving on without me.
And welcome back, one and all, to our music. Well, no, not welcome to our music break. Ah, I fail again.
GG,
Jeez.
man.
Welcome back to Equinimation here on Radio is Magic Entertainment. The songs you heard in order on that music break were Terra's Badonkadonk by Underpony.
How do you think Tara Strong feels about that? Having a song.
Donk brings the boys to the yard and
Honestly, given her personality, she probably finds it hilarious.
Yeah.
Just look for a lot of the Vine videos she posts. Those things are hilarious.
She posts on the Vine?
Dude, not even joking. She's got one that's like, every second, the video shifts to her in a different position, where she's telling you to come closer and closer. Under the last second, she goes, "I'm a 10-year-old boy!" It just, and then it closes. It's really funny. Anyway, the songs were Terra's Badonkadonk by Underpony. We then had Shining Armor by Mondo Pony, and then we closed out with Awoken by Hateseed and Blaze.
That sounds edgy.
Oh, it's very edgy. Very, very edgy.
I cut myself on that edge. God.
Mirror's Edge?
Lol.
My mom's freaking out.
She legitimately thinks you cut yourself?
Yes. yes, she does.
Lol. If only she knew.
Alright.
So,
Geass, second
all
season.
these feels.
Why can't I hold them?
Oh my. So, I think we're about to start getting into things Spider did not get to see.
But one last thing that Spider did get to see before that I want to talk about is when Lelouch totally manipulates Rollo into becoming his accomplice.
And then it explodes in his face.
In a number of ways, yes.
It
he killed Shirley, damn it!
I know. Oh gosh, Shirley.
He shot her right in the gut.
I mean, I really didn't like her that much, but just the way they killed her. Like, oh, really?
I didn't mind Shirley that much. I kind of liked her. Which
I didn't hate her. I did kind of like her, but not as much as they probably wanted me to. You know, it's just like,
Mission accomplished. You got me to hate Rollo.
I know. It's like that's what they. I mean, I really didn't like Rollo that much to begin with. Like, oh, now I just want to reach to and smack him in the face.
Oh,
like, that
God.
was mean.
I've never had a family. Wah.
But the way Lelouch managed to manipulate him was brilliant, though.
Oh, I
It
know.
was.
It was so deliciously, because, like, that line that I said, like, I'm gonna get you back, you bastard.
That was really good. That was really good.
Oh man.
I hope our audience knows what we're talking about, because they're probably like, what was it? Why won't you tell me?
It's like, yeah, we don't really go. For something this long, we're not gonna go into every minor detail like we will for something shorter where we actually have time to do that. So,
Like a movie,
yeah,
which we'll do next week.
yes, we got
We
a
are?
movie.
Yes.
Well, 2 weeks from now.
Oh, I guess we're doing that then. Alright, okay.
All right, that's all I wanted to talk about that Spider has seen. Anything else, Spider, that you have seen?
Anything else that I have seen? The time Shirley was killed. That was feels. What else
Kitty!
was feels?
And,
Meow meow.
And then, yeah, sorry, my cat is requiring attention. She won't
Meow,
leave me
meow.
alone.
Meow. Meow. Oh, no,
Love me.
And then there is, oh gosh, what's his freaking name? Orange Guy comes back.
Orange!
I love it how he wears it with pride with the little mask that is colored orange.
God, how ironic.
And
So let's-
his ability, too. Oh, jeez.
That would have been helpful a lot of times
Yeah.
if you would have used it a lot more.
Yeah.
How many times did he use? I only counted like twice.
He used it once in a general area, not really counting on Shirley being affected by it, but she was. And then he twice. Or wait, no. 4 times. He used it in battle against Rollo to cancel out his time stopping ability.
Yep.
Yep.
I think he used it on Lelouch too, didn't he?
I think he did at some point,
I think
yes.
Lelouch tried to mind control him again, and he stopped it.
Though I do have to say for Orange is that his turncoat to become Lelouch's ally was just a little bit too perfect for me.
I liked it.
Well, I did, but coming from the last season where he was going insane on totally destroying Zero. And then isn't it just a little bit convenient that we just so happened to hear that he was one of the guards that looked up to Lelouch's mother and was really devoted to her?
How
well,
convenient.
he did actually mention that a few times in the first season, but they didn't really come out and say, "Oh, I was one of their guards." It's like he mentioned her name several times, and in one of those weird ways, Lady Marianne, just during important scenes when he would have his own little inner monologues. So it was kind of a build up to that, but
but they could have built it up.
Yeah, they could have built it up better. Because, the big reveal is oh, I was one of her guards. I looked at it was way too fast.
And I was like, what? Oh, okay. And now you work for Lelouch, the man who pretty much destroyed your entire career with a off-chance lie, just to get out of that situation that totally destroyed your life and your humanity. But hey, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
All of Lelouch's actions, no matter how small, always bite him in the ass in the end.
Yes, they do. Oh, Lord.
And now I'm just picturing Orange being voiced by Antonio Banderas.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I want them to redo the English dub and put Antonio Banderas as Orange.
Isn't he dead?
No. Antonio Banderas is not dead.
He just
hasn't been in a lot of movies recently, okay? Jeez. Insane.
I thought, didn't he play M. Bison in... Not M. Bison.
No.
Yeah, M. Bison.
No,
No.
that was Raul Julian.
Oh, right. Of course, yeah.
Those are totally different people. Raul Julian has
Well, I am sometimes...
He plays Puss in Boots, man.
Oh.
Antonio Banderas. He plays Puss in Boots in the Shrek movies.
Oh. Does he?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
So yes, he's been in movies. And he was freaking Zorro.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yes.
The last time they did a Zorro movie, he was Zorro.
Oh.
Shut
was
up,
Zorro
cat.
Meow. Love me. Lelouch, love me.
So now that I got you up to the mic, you won't say anything, but I get you down on the floor and you won't shut up.
I think he just wants to be on your lap.
It's no, she won't even do that. I put her in my lap and then she gets down and walks around my feet and won't shut up.
Is she hungry?
Your food and water dish is full. Go away. Fine, screw you too. At least she's not biting me like she normally does.
Yeah. That's why my mom's afraid of cats.
Like Suzaku should be afraid of Arthur, that one little cat that always bites him.
I like it how the cat's name is Arthur and he pilots Lancelot. It's like, aww, honey.
Yes, indeed.
But
anyway,
yes. What should we talk about now?
we got 20 minutes left in show. So
I don't really have...
Spoilers!
if you're gonna spoiler it, can I go? Because I don't want to... Because I'm pretty much gonna I've
Because
been
if you really personally want to finish this series and not get spoiled,
Is
then,
this I do because I really do.
Okay.
I'm okay with dismissing you for the evening. Just meet back here in about 20 minutes so we can talk about other future things like we need to.
I'm not okay with it. He has to stay and listen to everything.
Oh, I know what, but then the spoilers.
We will do a Clockwork Orange and strap it to a chair and have you listen to it.
No, please, I beg you, no. No, not Chopin, no. Wait, was Chopin in Clockwork Orange? No, it was...
I don't remember.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've read that book.
Yeah. I gotta watch the movie again.
That was the first book I ever finished, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I read it when I was like 7.
My first book was The Hungry Caterpillar.
I mean, like, my first legit book. Like, novel chapter book.
So children's books aren't legit books?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
what's you
like...
say? You got something against Where the Wild Things Are? Huh?
I have
Dr.
read...
Seuss too good for you, man?
Yes. I am an elitist prick. Okay, there, I said it. I hate
Get out! Get out!
Okay. I'll be back in 20 minutes then.
Alright.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Say good show, everyone. Die.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on to spoilers.
Yes.
Okay, I want to finish this whole my beef with Nunnally.
Do it.
Oh God. Okay, so she supposedly dies, is caught in the middle of this explosion that literally destroys, like disintegrates everything caught in the blast.
There is a crater.
And I mean, we're not talking like a regular crater. We're talking about all the roads and the buildings that were on the just at the bare edge of its, blast radius is literally like, it's hard to describe what it looks like. Somebody just took a knife. It's like
No. It looks like somebody took an ice cream scoop into a fresh can of ice cream and just scooped that cleanly out, and it left a perfect impression.
Yeah, that's what this does. Nunnally was caught in the middle of this. It clearly shows this. You see it. And then it's like, oh, that one ship was just a decoy. I wasn't really there. BS! No. You were there. That was a total cop-out. But don't get... Oh, God. The last 2 episodes.
Ah, yes.
Oh, gosh. It turns out Nunnally was never blind to begin with.
Well, they kind of explained it. They said that Charles's Geass caused her, commanded her eyes to remain shut and to forget about what happened or to manipulate her memory or something.
It's like he forced her to believe that she was blind. Like, woman, you not once tried to frickin' open your eyes, and you suddenly look over and, really? Really? Just no. I'm sorry, but no. I call BS on your entire backstory. You are now just one of those characters I don't like. Just no.
I have gotten over the Geass. It was like a cold.
Gosh.
What else to talk about now that spoilers are now all out on the table? There was a lot of wasted opportunity with a lot of things, like all the new characters that they introduced, like the Knights of the Round people that went to Lelouch's school. Didn't really do much.
No, didn't do a darn thing.
Except for the pink-haired girl, but she only was there to deliver the mother to Lelouch.
That was pretty much it. Then there was the Knight of One and the other one, the vampire, the one they referred to as the Vampire of Britannia.
Yeah. It's like, I'm evil and evil, yeah.
It's like, you're just one of those characters we're not meant to like, and they're not hiding it. Like,
no.
just not even making an attempt at it. Shame on them.
It's like from a show and series where they intentionally make a horrible person that is just there to be killed or beaten up.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just gonna, like, throw daggers at my own people and call them traitors. Oh, hi, guys, I'm actually on your side. Like, really?
It's like,
Really?
you know why I like being a knight of the rounds? My father was a murderer. And a fiend.
Oh, good lord. You know, that's really what kind of character he gave off that vibe of having, like, I hated his character. Just there was nothing to it at all. Just like, I'm gonna kill people! And he's like, I'm gonna open your cockpit and look you in the eyes and say, so what's most important to you? Your life, and I'm gonna take it, ha!
Ha ha! The Knight of the One. Oh, now I know what we should talk about. How Lelouch got Schneisel.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. That. The Damocles! Damocles!
Damocles! I will give Nunnally the button of destruction and she will totally be okay with firing it, even though she doesn't know what she's firing at because she's got her eyes closed. I just realized it. That was the entire symbolism of that. We are firing blindly at an enemy that we don't know.
Exactly!
The military.
You people are so stupid. Anyway, Lelouch manages to trick. You know, they had this like giant floating fortress of death with all these missiles on it, these unrestricted versions of the missile that was used earlier that killed Nunnally. She's not there anymore. She's dead. That's not actually her that's there in the ending. It's a clone. That's what that is. She's a clone.
I'm surprised that the maid, like, comes all shambled back and she's, like, clothes tattered, like, bruised up, and, like, I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, hasn't it been, like, a number of days? What, you haven't showered, woman?
That's just, come on. Like, has it? No, I think it's been longer than a few days.
Like a week? Weeks or so.
Yeah.
It's been weeks. The woman never, like, like what? Did she, like, was she like a Diglett? Did she dig underneath the blast radius? And, like, had to dig her way back out?
From inside the building? And you know what? That's another thing. Rollo was directly going after Nunnally to kill her. He was ahead of everyone else.
True.
So, why didn't he get to her to kill her and suddenly just left the building even though he didn't know about the massive bomb of death?
And, Lelouch really missed his opportunity to kill Rollo with the whole bomb in his cockpit.
He really did.
Yeah.
He wanted to make his death useful in some way.
Well, that's how Lelouch is. That's how Lelouch do. He don't kill people unless it serves a purpose, including the ones he loves.
And the ones he hates.
Yes. Although I loved his final. It was a poignant moment, even though I don't like Rollo. It was a poignant moment. Rollo's death.
It was.
It was poignant. It's like, I know that you are manipulating me. I know that you say that you hate me, but you know what? You know what I know about you, brother? You always lie. And I was like, oh, that is so true. Lelouch, you're a lying bastard.
And I'm going out accepting that. Blah.
Blah.
I are dead.
I are dead. But yeah, what we said before with when Spider said like about Suzaku being 0, I just couldn't.
I know. Oh, I almost lost it right there.
It's like, oh. Spoilers: Suzaku becomes the next 0.
Yeah, so pretty much, ultimately, Lelouch wins. I mean, like, really wins. He gets rid of the Britannian Emperor. He gets rid of Charles, his mother, Suzaku,
And Sneasel.
and Sneasel.
Sneasel.
Like, and it's just like he actually gets rid of the Britannian Emperor before Sneasel joins him. He forces Sneasel to join his side. Suzaku joins of his own free will. We don't see the conversation that really took place, but apparently it was a darn convincing one. Convincing argument.
I think it stemmed from a lot of things of like their relationship in the past, their strong friendship bond, the turmoils that both of them have faced. And I think what might have happened was that Lelouch finally sat him down and like told him everything. Because that's what I was saying this entire time, like after Yuffie died. And it was like, just tell him everything. Just tell him.
Just tell him the truth about what actually happened, because he had a perfect opportunity to do so when they were just talking one-on-one. Tell her that it was a complete accident. The Geass gets to a point where it can't turn off, and you were just casually mentioning the random things you could have her do if you wanted to, and then it just happened. No, you played it up like the whole thing was your intention to begin with. You played it up like we played it up like Shirley's death was your intention. Well, not his intention, but it was all his fault. No, it was not your fault. Rolo was a jerk.
And I like Shirley, kind of. That cat is noisy.
Yes, she is. You know what? Come here. Okay. Are you gonna be quiet now that you're up here? No, you're not. Nope, not letting you go down now. You're stuck here for the next 10 minutes. But yeah,
yeah.
He wins. He wins the internet. I'm gonna say that he wins the internet.
He wins the internet.
I mean,
hold on, I got my own noisy cat here, aka my brother. One sec.
Okay.
I'm doing my radio show.
But he freaking.
I'm doing my radio show right now.
Yes.
Not now.
But this is the only time I can.
Sorry.
Wait, is it live?
Yes, it's live. Do you know about Code Geass?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Let's go Geass.
Yeah. Vigi, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. It's. Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Lelouch, I mean, he replaces the Britannian Emperor.
Go Geass, yeah.
Forces everyone in the world, forces every audience he gets in front of to do his will, his bidding. He just forces people. He seems to
Danny,
have...
how do you spell that?
Yeah. It was... that one, that was a real, like, kind of test of Lelouch's... I kind of felt like, okay, how much am I... I mean, I liked Lelouch in the past, but him, like, assembling all these people together, and this also made me question, like, how much of a range does... wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, because until this, he's only been able... He's used it on large groups before, but not quite like what he's been doing.
But not even that, like the distance, like in like the first couple of episodes of the first season, he discovered like what the range of his Geass was. He clearly said it.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, screw it, all common sense is out the window. We're ready to end this series. That's what's going on there.
At first, I thought like maybe he has a big TV screen focused on his eyeball, but would that even work? I don't know. That would have been cool if they would have explored that idea.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, it seems like he's gone full-on evil bastard. It seems what it looks like. And for some reason, Suzaku's seen his side of things and has joined him. And is killing everyone that disagrees with him. And it's like, really? It's like, what the heck happened? And then... And then, wow, just okay. Well played. Well played on that ending.
Yes. The whole thing, like, he captures every one of his, like, former friends, like, all the Black Knights, his sister, Nunnally, the one person that he was fighting for the most.
Yeah.
chained up, and like he uses the geese on her and everything. It's like, damn.
Fake Suzaku's death.
And I don't know how they did that.
Neither do I.
It's like another explosion. It's like he was in the cockpit. I did not see the cockpit eject. And don't tell me that it was like Iron Man 3 in which he was remotely controlling it.
Because he wasn't. It very clearly shows that.
Yes.
And then it's like suddenly it gets to the ending, and at first I had mixed feelings on what was going on, but actually I had time to sleep on it and think about it. I actually like the way they ended it, because it was really the only thing they could do at this point with everything that was going on. Shut up, cat, no one values your opinion.
I think it was bullshit.
But I mean, literally, Lelouch is all like, he's like out in a public. He's gonna execute all of his former friends out in public in front of everyone, and he's like, these are the enemies of the Holy Britannian Emperor, and these are all gonna die. And everyone that's like, he's been all the like the general public is all like, oh, this guy's a BS leader, but anyone who opposes him is gonna die. He's worse than the last one was. Is this what we really, really wanted? And then it's like, right as that happens, the few people he actually let in on what was going to happen, which was like literally all of 2 people, which was Mr. Orange and Suzaku. It's literally like his little parade float stops, and suddenly Zero shows up.
Zero off to the distance, and at first it was like, oh, really? Like, whoa, Lelouch versus Lelouch, who will win?
It's like, what is going on here? And then,
and then they pulled a kind of a Batman Begins thing where it's like, Batman's line of like, you got, if I'm just a man in the mask, then I could be broken, I could be beaten, but if I'm a symbol, then I'm immortal.
Exactly. And Lelouch sees his only true way out of this, the only true way to create a world of peace, is to give everyone a symbol to absolutely hate and detest, and have the symbol that represents the ultimate knight of justice, which was Zero. So Lelouch intentionally became the bad guy to bring the symbol of justice, Zero, back, to get everyone someone to love and follow, and intentionally died in the final moments of the last episode to bring about his world of ultimate peace.
That I adored about it, because it all made sense, even with all the other malarkey of this second season.
Exactly. And at the very final moment, Nunnally realized everything that was actually going on, and the entire series, it closes out with her crying into her brother, into her brother's chest as he dies.
Yeah, with her special touch of truth thing. It's like, touch my hand, you're my man.
Yeah. But
that was another thing I didn't really give about Nunnally. Even when she was blind, like, she could touch somebody and know that they were lying.
Yeah, didn't go into it, but I mean, overall, even with its random, like, okay, seriously, did you just do moments? Overall, I enjoyed Code Geass, and I'm glad I finally broke down and watched, even though it was for this.
Yes, I agree. I also was at first a little apprehensive about Code Geass. I didn't think I was going to like it. But after watching it, I'm glad that I watched it. Very, very well, a good series.
Not, like, super fantastic, but it was worth the watch.
Yeah. I'm glad that I watched it, and I can see why Spider wouldn't want to get spoiled on it either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love it how, like, Suzaku throughout this entire series was trying to be like a knight of justice, and he finally got his wish by actually becoming the man that he at first thought was the wrong kind of justice. Zero. Spoilers!
Lol.
Although the very, very end with, like, C2 kind of made me, like, wait. She said, like, right? Lelouch? And it's like, wait, there's a guy... He had a hat on.
It was kind of weird. That little moment was kind of weird.
It's like, wait, is that Lelouch? Wait, was that really the Lelouch that was dead? Did he somehow fake his death with his ninja maid?
No, because the ninja maid was down there amongst his hostages.
Oh, yeah. Was it the ninja maid's sister?
Lol. Oh. But yeah, all in all, taking the good with the bad, Code Geass was certainly worth the watch. It's been on my to-watch list for a long time, and I'm glad I finally got around to watching it.
Oh, man, I'm blanking out here. There was something else that I wanted to talk to. Right! Yes. The relationship between the Indian woman and the Japanese man.
Oh, Ogi and Villetta.
Yes, Villetta. Is it Villetta?
It's Villetta, or Vieta. It's
Vieta.
got the two L's next to each other that tends to produce a Y sound in a lot of languages. Anyway.
Fucking Italians.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, she wanted to kill him.
Originally.
Because if it got out that she had actually had at one point fallen in love with an 11, her status would be revoked and all that bad stuff. So she wanted to kill him, and ultimately in the end couldn't bring herself to do so because she realized her true feelings.
And it was actually thanks to, surprisingly enough, from what's the other princess's name? Yuffie's sister.
Cornelia?
Yeah, Cornelia. Cornelia, like, said to her, status isn't everything. And that was the one thing that, I'm just gonna call her V. That's one thing V was all about, like, trying to, like, accomplish status. And that was partially due to seeing how destroyed Orange was when he pretty much lost his status and was ridiculed, and, like, in her mind it was like, I'm not gonna become like that. I'm gonna get higher in the ranks. At least that's what I felt from her character.
Mm-hmm.
And plus I liked the relationship that she and Ogi developed, even when she was in her, like, oh, I don't have any memories. Oh.
I really didn't like that. It felt like a cop-out move of sorts. I don't know really how to describe it. It's just like, really, you're doing that with this character? Oh, she's cooking for him like a housewife. I don't enjoy this. I see this too often. Just go away.
Yeah.
But I digress.
I saw that, like, seen it in other animes, like Elfen Lied, or Lied, however you say that, where, like, that character will have amnesia and, like, their real personality is very badass, but then, like, when they get amnesia, all of a sudden they're, wide-eyed and innocent.
One of the many, many reasons Dragonaut the Resonance will be my most hated anime of all time.
We should review that one of these days.
Honestly, if you guys really want me to rage hard, and I mean, if my viewers want me to fly off the handle, I mean, I don't swear, but darn it, this series makes me want to. It's that bad.
Damn.
I mean, if there was a way to legally obtain it, I no longer have it on my hard drive. I deleted it the moment it was done. I finished it. I don't know how I finished it, but I did. But if there was a way we could all obtain it and watch it, I'll watch it again for a review sometime.
You can probably stream it somewhere. Should we get Spider back on?
Well, it's I just needed him to come back after we're done with show, which we are done with show now.
We are done.
So,
Code Geass, good series. Glad I watched it.
same. Don't really have time for letters. Sorry, Egghead.
Dear Princess Celestia, Code Geass was a good series. I'm glad I watched it. Yours truly, MangaMan.
Okay. Dear Princess Celestia, plot twists, feels, all of the above. They were there.
Impossible fake-out deaths. And noisy cats.
Yes, and I'm sorry, Egghead. I will try. Next time I'll do what I normally do and leave her outside of the room and shut the door. I didn't do that because I didn't think she'd be so dadgum annoying.
Kitty. Nah.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch us in 2 weeks. We're going to be reviewing what is the name of this movie, MangaMan?
We are going to be looking at the drama based off of a true story, Hachiko.
All right. Well,
A story of loyalty, even past death.
all right. Well, you guys look forward to that, and we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Ciao.
Sayonara.